morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Today is Sunday, what is it, 28th of August, 2022. So, yeah, it's counting down now to September. Wow. Another few more days. On Thursday, it's the 1st of September. So, yes, yes, yes. And time to start on your Halloween and your Christmas stuff, or Thanksgiving, whatever. Um, so, okay, for the 1st of September, I'm going to start a new project, and this is a Halloween one. And I'm sure that many of you have seen this, and especially once I reviewed it and that. So this is it. That's very nice. I like that. This one here I received from Fansouth. Great company. But I think there's a lot of other places too that will have it. So yeah, so I'm just going to start on this, and I'm just going to work slowly with it and just see where I get. So you can see here, like, the spider in the web, and this is an eyeball and a black cat and Boo and witch's shoes and the haunted house, of course, with the bat, ghosts, pumpkins, witch's brew, and the bats. So I still haven't figured out what this is. I don't know. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. I don't get it. I'm not sure what that means. This circle around here. So, but yes. So I'm going to start on that. This is an 11 count. So it is fairly easy. You see, and it's not full coverage. So I will put beads in there, of course. And I've got perfect beads for Halloween. Absolutely perfect. So, yep. So if you haven't ordered this already, please go and see about getting it if you'd like to stitch along. Otherwise, just stitch what you want for Halloween or for Thanksgiving or whatever. For you in the States, many of you, don't realize that we in Canada, we have Thanksgiving the second Sunday of October. So for us, it's earlier. You guys don't have yours until November. So quite a bit different. You know. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what I'm going to be starting this Thursday. So stay tuned for that. So if you're just new here and you don't know what my channel is about, first of all, I'd like to thank you for choosing my channel to watch and subscribe and share and like. Get that all in. And so I live in the small town of Eriksdale, Manitoba in Canada, which is in the Interlake region of Manitoba. And I'm about an hour and almost 2 hours outside of Winnipeg, going north. And so yeah, but it's a nice small community. Everybody knows each other. You can, after a while, people will just know you. Even if they don't know your name, they know you. So, but anyways, so, and I do mostly stitching, okay? So that is printed, predominantly printed, the occasional counted, and I will do, sorry, I'm going to yawn. Oh my gosh. Oh, Miss Twinkle Toes got me up at 4, and I ended up staying up. Couldn't go back to sleep. So, yeah, so like I said, mostly stitching, but I will do diamond painting, and I will do other crafts like paper crafts. I've tried my hand at painting. Now, painting is okay. I just can't do the paint by numbers. I can do it if it's on, say, a plaster piece or something, you know, then I will do it, but not on, no. I don't have a steady hand for it, and which is sad, you know, but I know some people have done it, and it's just beautiful. And my channel here is faith-based, and I'm Catholic, and so I do say things in, and I refer to Catholic doctrine and the way that we worship, but that's not exclusionary, right? I don't say that to be exclusionary. I just say that that's where I come from. Okay. So, but anyways, here, let me see if I got, oh yeah, right here. Those are my nutcrackers. Okay. So I'm just working up top here now. This is number 3, if you're wondering. This is number 1, number 2. So I'm hoping to have this, all this yellow finished before I start on the Halloween one. But, yeah. So, oh, you know what? The other day I didn't even mention, when Juliet and I, we were at MCC. We were over on one side by the dishes and things like that. And all of a sudden, we kept hearing this yelling and just carrying on by the cash registers. And just, I mean, like, and all you heard was, "That's racist. That's racist. You're being racist. I don't see it as any other thing as racist." And Juliet and I, we looked at each other and we wondered what the heck was going on. And MCC stands for Mennonite Central Committee, and they're very mild-mannered, God-centric, you know, thrift store. And so you can hear the people trying to say, you know, like, no, it's okay, you know, nobody's being racist, and well, it is racist and all that. And he was just yelling. So I got up there, and I know that the staff from MCC couldn't say anything, but I sure did. I said, "Are you kidding me?" I said, "Racist." I said, "Why are you yelling that everybody's racist?" "Well, they're following me around. You don't know what it's like." And I said, "You know what? I do know what it's like. I do know what it's like to be followed around, and that people think that you are stealing things and or doing whatever, right?" And He said, oh, no, 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 not like how it was. I said, what? I said, I grew up in a family that was the first foreign family in that town. And we were German, and this was post-war. And we were treated pretty bad by some people there in town. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. And because of that, my parents would hardly even do business in town because of the way that we were treated. And some families would have it that um, uh, we couldn't play with their kids because, you know, we were Kraut lovers and Hitler lovers and all that kind of stuff. Just garbage. So anyway, well, there it's racial profiling and all that. I said, how do you know that they're not profiling your running shoes? You know, and he was an Aboriginal guy, an Indigenous person, and a lot of times they like to. Now, wait a minute, need to backtrack. Not a lot of times. Certain people like to, and I agree, like to profile, okay? But it doesn't matter. Like I was followed around one time at Dollarama. And so I asked the lady, because she was following me, like aisle to aisle to aisle, and I said, are you following me? Are you trying to, you know, I said, are you one of their, are you a cop or a loss prevention officer or something? Oh, no, 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 no. What gives you that idea? And I said, well, it's pretty obvious to me, the way that you're hanging pretty close to me there. And ever since when I did that, she just said nope, and then she took off. So I know darn well, you know. So I've been followed too. And I've been followed because of the way that I dress. So, yeah, not a good thing. Not a good thing. But I just told him, I said, you know, like Julia was trying to, you know, she was trying to get me to, you know, stop. She said, stop already. Stop. You're making it worse. And I said, I don't care. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this horse manure. You know, that whoever it is, if they don't like something, that they right away they yell racism. And he said every time I come into the store, they're doing racial profiling and they're following me around. And I said, well, then don't come into the store then if you feel that way. You know, if you think people are being nasty to you, and there was nothing. The first person who made a ruckus was him. And so anyways, I said, well, you know what? You should just pay for your stuff and go. You know, and don't come back. And then the staff was telling me that they thanked me because they couldn't say anything. And it's just sad that people will cry that out when nothing like that is going on. I've seen lots of Aboriginal Indigenous people in at MCC, and never once I've seen them. You know, lots in the Walmart and the co-op store and Sobeys store and everything. never noticed it, never saw it, you know. And I'm not a racist person because I know what it was like because of my race, the German race, right? The Germanic race. Um, that it's just something that is, oh yeah, post war or during the war. Oh my gosh. There were places in Canada that when the, I don't know if it was during the war or after the war, but there were places like town names like Berlin, um, I don't know, Stuttgart, um, other places like that. And they had to change the town names because it was, um, people just did not want to be associated with Germany, you know. And that was such a shame, you know. But anyways, that's what happened. So anyways, yesterday what did I do? Not a heck of a lot. Well, I did wash the dishes and I did do a load of laundry and hung it out. And it's cloudy today and 22 degrees, low hanging clouds, not to the point of fog. Now, I don't know, maybe there's forest fires or something. And gosh darn it, I have these flies in here and they're driving me nuts. So can't stand flies. Oh no, but I'm not against flies. I'm not prejudiced against flies. I just don't like flies. Flies and mosquitoes. Oh, and yellow jackets. Oh, oh, those I just, come on. That I just, oh, can't stand. Can't stand. I get so, I become terrified of them. And of course, then they smell the fear, right? They can sense the fear. They can feel the fear in the air. And so then that gets them agitated, right? Like, oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope. I don't. Ugh. No. Honeybees and leafcutter bees, I don't have a problem with. But the the yellow jackets and also those big fat black hornets. Oh, there was one time, and the kids were small, and we went to somebody's house, and they were getting something out in the yard there, and there was one of these big black hornets. I don't know if there was a nest or whatever, but anyways, I just took off running and screaming because I did not. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I ran so fast that hornet had no chance of catching me. They thought it was funny. So, so anyways, I've been on this antibiotic now for my UTI. since Thursday. And, oh, I have a squirrel out there, or a chipmunk. And I've never had one out here. Little bugger. Little bugger. I can't tell what it is. It just kind of comes up and down and up and down, so I don't really see it. It's an ambulance. See, and they turn here to go up to the hospital. Yeah, going to the hospital. Even though the ER isn't open, they go. And, or it could be open. So, and here in town is where the STARS ambulance, the helicopter lands. So it doesn't go any further north than here. So whoever it is like they're brought by ambulance or whatever down to here. So, and then the STARS helicopter there, it comes from the south. I think there's only 2 in Manitoba. I'm not sure about that. So, but yeah. So, yesterday I washed the dishes and did my load of laundry, hung it out. Watched TV. Juliet brought all my stuff back from the yard sale. I was going to go and pick it up tomorrow, but they but they said they needed the garage because I don't know who it was coming to Eric, I think his name is, to come and he's refinishing a table. It's an antique table, and it's one that they had in the basement. It's missing the 2 leaves, but it's belonged to her great-grandparents, I think. Something like that. Something like that. So, but yeah. So I hadn't hung my new magnets up on my fridge. I have not counted them lately. I don't know how many I've got. But I have been counting carbs. Or kind of in my head. Now I've heard or I've watched different programs, and they have it that they say anything up to 50 carbs per meal. And but my friend Pat said, I think she said, is 50 carbs, net carbs daily. So I'm interested in hearing back from you all who have diabetes and who are, if you are doing carb counting, net carbs. how many carbs do you have per day? So, like I had 2 toasts in the morning, and then for lunch I'll have vegetables and um, I like the cauliflower rice. Excuse me. Um, so yeah, I have that, and I I have some protein, and that's what I have. And then yesterday I finished off my grapes because I had to get them done. And yesterday I had cereal. And the almond milk I have has 1 carb, or 1 gram. 1 gram. So that's really good. They say what's really good too. I thought olive oil was good, but they're calling for avocado oil. But I think they're the same, basically. Oh, there was one guy I watched this morning. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can't have this. Oh, you can't have that. And like you can't have any potatoes at all. Not regular potatoes, not sweet potatoes, not French fries, not any of it. And I had been reading that yams are really good. So I had bought there on Friday. I bought 3 really small yams so that I can just have them, you know. But this guy that was doing this, like, he'd make a dessert and a lava cake. I think no, a mud cake, something like that, chocolate mud cake, in one of the ramekins. And he would bake that up, and he would cut it into 3, and he would only have 1 slice, per day. He wouldn't have any, you know, no more than that. And and he looked so unwell. I'd swear he had liver issues because his pallor was just, ugh. Yeah. He to me he didn't look good. He didn't look healthy. So yeah. So I'm just watching my carb intake, and I'm going to see how I do, and just have, you know, um, just watch what I eat and that. So yeah. The one thing I'm glad of is that there's a lot of cauliflower stuff coming out. Like they'll make cauliflower pizza crust, and you know, now I can have soup with cauliflower, and that. So, am I going to be strict? No. Am I going to be watching? Yes. So I reached 416 subscribers this morning. Yes. So thrilled. Thank you so very much. Oh, my goodness, that made me feel so good. And so, yeah, that's wonderful. That's just wonderful. You know, before I know it, I'll be up to 500. You watch it. I don't know when. Maybe the end of the year. I don't know. Yeah. And once I get to 1,000, then I can do a live video. Whether I'm going to do that or not, I don't know. I'd like to maybe try Zoom, because then people can chat and I can still stitch and that. I don't know the first thing about Zoom. Anybody? Does anybody know how to get that? I know you have to download the app, but I don't know how to, like open a, what is it, a room or something? I'm not sure. But I would like to try it. And then you all can ask questions, or talk to each other or me or whatever. Yeah. So, but we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna take my pills here. So I've got this done. And yeah, I'm just going to stitch here. And I am on the lookout for a black as midnight kitten. No white, black with yellow eyes. I've always had black cats. Always, since I was very young. I had my first one. And I have always, I like cats in general, right? So I'm just thinking that because Lily Bell's getting older, and if I get a kitten, then Jonah will adapt easier. He won't find it a threat. And Lily Bell will be more accepting. So, and cats are easy to look after because they really look after themselves. You don't have to do anything with them. So, okay. So this is how far I've got. Okay. So I'm going to work here, and then I'm going to come back up here and work there. So my goal is to get all this yellow done before I start on my Halloween sampler. So, all right, everyone. So thank you again for joining me. And always remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about me, and I welcome questions and all that stuff, and it's, I'm open to anything, so it's, yeah, I guess we'll just leave it at that. All right, everyone. So May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And of course, just a minute. So does Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lilybell. There she is, that beautiful girl. And of course, Jonah is outside. Yeah. So, but anyway. All right, everyone, have a fantastic Sunday. And I hope and pray that I'll see you here tomorrow. God willing, of course, right? It's always if God wills it. So, anyways, toodles, everybody.